Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Nectar Studios. I'm Liam. Today I'm teaching about sidechaining and compression. So we're just going to learn how to compress a simple kick and bass. And to start us off, I'm going to record a simple 4/4 or 4 to the floor kick rhythm. Because it's simple and easy to work with, I'm just going to quantize it up. Then I'm going to copy it over a couple of times. You can copy over multiple ways, but I like to just click and drag it. And then I'm going to do a simple one note bass line. This is a really nice sub bass that I like to use, and it is a generic Logic sound as well. I'll show you where it is in a second, just after I quantize it up. So if you want to find that sound, go over to the browser, then go into Legacy, Logic, Synthesizer, Synth Bass, and it's called Chill Out Bass. Thank me later. So to get that ducking pumping effect, we need to add a compressor to our bass line because we're compressing our bass, and we want that compressor to activate every time the kick sounds. So what we do is we go over to our bass channel, we click on the options, the instrument options or the FX options, and we choose a compressor. I'm using the standard Logic compressor because it's very good and easy to use. Now in the top right hand corner, you're going to see Sidechain, and it just says internal. So that just means whatever sound is on the channel basically. So we're going to change that to the instrument that we want to act as our trigger, and that is the kicks. We want the kick to trigger the compressor. So we want the kick to trigger the amount of compression that we apply to the bass line. A little bit of it's not complex, but it takes a minute to get your head around what's actually happening. But once you understand what's happening, you will understand that you can compress and sidechain anything, and that's when things get really fun. But for now, we're just going to compress our bass line with our kick. So you can see I've moved the threshold to 0. That means the loudness of the kick has to reach 0 dB before the compressor will activate. And that's really loud. In fact, that's too loud. So let's have a look at that. Nothing happening. And you can see over here that although the kick is loud, it's only reaching minus 1.9 decibels, which isn't quite 0. It's close, but it's not there. So if we move this to 2, let's see what happens. A tiny bit of movement, because we're 0.1 decibel over the threshold. What about if we move it to minus 10? Big difference, because we know that our kick is going way past minus 10, because minus 10 is about here where that 9 is. That's minus 9 decibels. And we see our kick is going way further past, but it's actually not enough to give us that pumping ducking effect. So why don't we whack this threshold up to minus 20 and see what happens. Now we're starting to hear and feel the bass line start to pump and duck. Let's increase the threshold. And there you have it. We can feel and see and hear, of course, that the bass line is drastically being compressed and pushed down by the kick. So let's have a look at the graph and see what it actually looks like, and that will give us a better visual representation of what's happening to our bass line. So here's the sound of the bass line, this dark section here, and this ziggy-zaggy line is the amount of compression that's being applied every time the kick sounds. And now we can see the difference. And when you guys are ready, you can start messing around with the ratio, the attack, release, the knee, and just seeing how all of these things affect your compression. All right, really quick lesson. I hope that was informative and useful to you guys. Leave me a comment in the in the chat section and let me know what you thought, and let me know about any other videos that you'd like to see in the future as well. All right, thanks for watching. Bye.